this is where we're going to be sticking the edge.
My flan now still got idea though. Got an arc, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm a flan, you know what I'm saying? When I get crunk, I get crunk, you know what I'm saying? Got a light right, low rope, life right, don't gamble. That's
the reason why I like this method is because to me, like I said, it gives you the most natural results because it's literally like having a blank scalp and just having hair growing out of the scalp. Also, it lasts a lot longer because it's like these layers of glue.
appreciate that, bro. Alright, bro. That's got an idea, bro. Got an idea, bro. Got an idea, bro. Got an idea, bro. That's my idea. Got an idea, bro. This is my idea. Got an idea, bro. This is my idea. Got an idea, bro. This is my idea.
It's just like wake up and go.
That's you know what I'm saying? I got plenty more ideas to be like this here too. And my ideas still be like this too. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it goes that way, but then it don't again. Then I get mad. I get mad. See, I go get it. I like go get it over here. I get mad again. You know what I'm saying? I get mad again. Get mad again, man. I get so freaking mad, man. I get mad, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the original real. Look at you, dad. Yeah. That's.
So now that I've got this going and
QG rotation. Appreciate that, bro. Hey, bro. 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 Dig out nagging. That's to be continued. That's
and start placing it where you want it. Oh, girl, I feel like I can't even see because this lace is so on fleek. It's like I can't even see where it begins. I'm just going to take some of these little alligator clips and kind of clip the hair back so it's out of my way. And then once I've got it like kind of placed down where I want it to be, I'm just going to take my rat tail comb and start
here you go. Gv you go. Abjean, Vagina, Janine, nitty gritty.
Like I keep saying, make sure you're getting your sideburns right. Just make sure it's stuck down. And we're going to blow dry it again and make sure everything.
Appreciate that, bro. Alright, bro. No problem, bro. Appreciate that, bro. Alright, bro.
Okay, so then whenever it's a fresh wig, like my first time putting on the wig, usually by the time I put it on and get it glued down, I start noticing some areas that I still kind of want to like pluck and tweak and tweeze and just get it looking like how I want it to look like. So once it's completely dry and I know it's secure, like literally this, like you can tug on it, it's not going anywhere. Like this is my scalp now. Okay?
If no Velcro is, that's appreciate that, bro. Hey, bro, no problem, bro.
I kind of already like it was pre-plugged and then I plugged it before I put it on. By the time you get it on your hair,
you know you down edge up. You know you down edge up. You know you down edge up.
Fix any areas that I feel like still need a little tweezing, still look a little too thick or what have you. Like this random piece of hair right here, I feel like that looks out of place, so I'm literally just gonna like tweeze it off. And this part's gonna be different for everybody because it's just like how you want it to look on your own head. And again, I kind of just try to make it mimic my natural hair. I know on my real hairline, these two sections right here are a lot thinner, so I like to thin this part of my wig too. So like for this little sideburn part right here, I'm gonna cut it shorter. You know how this little part of your hair is always like shorter. So I like to just cut those. Okay, so the wig is on, it is secure. I can run my fingers all the way through it. I can pull it back because like I said, mine is full lace. I have full control, full freedom in terms of how I style this wig. I can part it anywhere that I want, going all the way back. Like I can literally style this hair literally as if it was my own hair growing out of my scalp. It's super secure and it's luxurious and it's amazing. I really like this wig. So now it's just about like cleaning it up and styling the hair. So like I said, if you get any like crusty gel, excess glue mess going on, it's water soluble, so just literally take some water, spray a paper towel and kind of wipe it right here, just where it got kind of crusty with the gel. And then I'm just going to take another cotton round like we did in the beginning and take the rubbing alcohol and wipe it down right in front of the wig just to make sure I don't have any extra anything on my skin. And that is how I put my wigs on. Like I said, this is super,
It's 2.
super
left with the saying,
sheer.
right with the saying.
Like, it's not going anywhere.
5,
Sleep with it.
9, left with the saying, right with the saying. 5 with the saying. 8 with the saying. 4 together with the saying. Left with the saying, right with the saying.
I can slick it back, pull it up, pull it back like this. So yeah, I can definitely wear this hair in a ponytail. I could wear it in a high ponytail. The only thing for me is that because my real hair is long and I have more and more real hair that I'm trying to fit up under my wigs, I try to make it lay as flat as
Appreciate that, bro.
possible.
Alright, bro. No problem, bro. Yes. Appreciate it, bro. Alright, bro.
From where my braids are, so it's harder for me to pull the hair all the way up without having any type of lump back here, just because, you know, I have a lot of hair under there. So I usually don't really try to wear my wigs all the way up unless it's just for like a picture or a video where you're only going to see the front. It looks really good from the top. It doesn't look as good from the back. But if you have shorter hair, or if you have your hair cornrowed really flat and you can get it really flat in the back, you can definitely pull this wig all the way up and wear it in a ponytail. It has that little comb in the back holding it down, so you shouldn't have any problem. Okay guys, so I'm back with my makeup on, and I just wanted to show you guys kind of what the finished product of the wig looks like with the natural texture of the wig. Again, this is no product. This is just freshly washed and conditioned and air dried hair, and this is what it looks like. I really like the little natural beach wave moment that it gives you. Really pretty. Okay, so now I'm actually going to go flat iron the hair just so you guys can see the straight version, since that is how it comes out of the box. I want you guys to kind of see the finished final look, and all I'm going to do is use some heat protectant spray. This is the Beyond the Zone Turn Up the Heat protectant spray. I'm going to spray some of this on the hair, and I'm just going to use my flat iron. I'm going to straighten through it really quick. It's literally nothing to it because, you know, this is obviously a really loose wave, so it's really easy to straighten. And then I'm going to come back and show you guys the finished look. Okay, so here is what the wig looks like straightened, which I guess you guys already saw that in the intro of the video, but just to show you again, this is what it looks like after I have flat ironed it. Again, it will actually come straightened like this when you order it fresh out of the box, and then you could wet it or wash it if you want to wear it wavy. But yeah, this is the wig. I'm super happy with it. I think it looks good. If I do say so myself, I might feel it myself. Like, I look good. I look cute. So if you guys are interested in it, once again, the link will be down below. You guys can check it out. Thank you so much to My First Wig for working with me again on my collection. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Yeah, babe, I'm back, babe. I'm like, and the ginger back, babe. Ginger shut back towards us, babe.
I'm serving you
Sharp again. That's sharp again.
Hey guys, what's up? It's
babe, I'm in the back. The ginger snapping back towards us, babe.
Video. I'm gonna be showing you guys how I put on this wig from start to finish, how I laid it to the gods, if I do say so myself. And I'm really excited because this is my new collaboration with My First Wig. So I actually have my own collection of wigs with both RPG Show and My First Wig, and this is my newest design for My First Wig. And basically being a designer for My First Wig means that I get to pick everything about the wig. I design it from scratch, the color, the length, the cut, the style, everything, like the texture and all that stuff. I tell them what I want, they make the wigs, we put it together for you guys, and then they can sell them to you guys, and you guys can get the look. So it's been really fun designing wigs for both of them. Definitely check out my previous wig designs if you guys have not seen them. I will put the links down below. So for this new wig design for My First Wig, the idea behind it was to make it look like my natural hair when I straighten my hair. So the brown ombre, you know, we have the natural black dark roots, and then it fades into like a reddish auburnish ombre color. This is the exact color of my real natural hair right now, and I just wanted to, like I said, make it look like what it looks like when I straighten my hair. So we tried to get the length about right and just the overall like natural look of it. So like for me, I can just put on this wig instead of straightening my hair, and it looks like my real hair. It's so cool. So yeah, that was the idea behind this wig in terms of the color and the style. It will be offered in multiple different lengths, just depending on what length you want to go for. I believe it'll be offered in 14, 16, and 18. This is the 18-inch version that you can get, so this is the longest one. I think this is technically like a little longer than like how my real hair is. I think my real hair comes to about like right here. So I would say my real hair is probably like 17 inches long. So somewhere between the 16 and 18 option. You guys may have seen me wearing the 16 option earlier. It's, you know, about this long, like right above the boob line, and that one is really cute too, but I went for the 18 option today because I just wanted something that was a little bit longer, a little bit closer to my natural hair length. So you guys can go on the website when you order it and choose what length you want, and it does come straight like this. So you can wear it wavy if you get it wet. I'm about to show you guys in a minute when I'm putting on the wig. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when it's in its natural wavy state. It's like a really cute beach wave, but this is how it's going to come in the box when you purchase it, because it is supposed to look like my natural hair when it's straightened. So it comes straightened like this. The link for it will be down below if you guys want to check it out and order it. And now let's get into the tutorial of how I put it on. Okay guys, so basically to put my lace wig on lately, I've been doing this new method kind of where it's like a bald cap method. I mean, it's not new to like the hairdresser wig slaying community. This is like been there, done that, but for me it's like a newer method that I've been doing. If you guys go back on my channel, I have several lace wig, how I put on my wig videos, and I have constantly changed it and improved it over the years. My first lace wig tutorial is absolute trash, so like don't even go watch it, but this is what I've been doing lately. I think it turns out a lot more natural. It's definitely a lot more work than some of my other methods that I posted, so if you're looking for something a little bit easier, quick, ready to go out the door, I can definitely link some of my other tutorials down below, but this one is a little bit more detailed, but I really like the effect that it gives. First thing I'm going to do is take a little cotton pad and some rubbing alcohol and just wipe off my forehead, because you really want to work on very clean skin, clean hair. So I washed my hair, I split it down the middle and put it in pigtails. This is how I've been doing my hair ever since it has gotten longer. I really don't know how to cornrow or anything. Doing little cornrows going straight back probably would be better and last longer, but for me, just flattening it down and smoothing it down as much as possible on the top and just putting it into little pigtails like this works really well. And then I can kind of wrap up the pigtails in the back of my head and it can still lay pretty flat. So this is how I've always prepped my natural hair before putting on a wig. I always make sure to shampoo my hair really good, deep condition it, put some oils on it, make sure, you know, your natural hair is getting some love underneath your wigs. That's really going to help your hair grow. So I put like castor oil around my edges. I put leave-in conditioner on it, braided it up while it was wet so I could really slick it down, and just did 2 little braids. And that's how I always prep my hair. And then, like I said, I just get a cotton pad with alcohol and make sure to really wipe off my forehead, because you don't want any oils or anything on your skin, because that's gonna mess up with the adhesive of the wig. Don't get it on your actual hair because it will dry out your edges and like make your baby hairs break off, but just wipe your skin off. So I ordered a pack of nude colored stocking wig caps off of Amazon. For a couple of dollars, I got like a pack of like 10 or 20 of them. My first wig box comes with wig caps, but I do this so much that I end up running out. And I like this specific color because it matches my skin color a lot better. The whole point of this is that I'm going to be trying to make myself literally look like I shaved my head bald. So you're going to want it to match your skin tone. So if you have a darker skin tone, you can go for a darker colored stocking cap. They have a bunch of different colors. And I'm going to be using these 2 Got To Be products. These are like tried and true in the wig community. You probably have heard everybody talking about these. This is the Got To Be Glued Blasting Freeze Spray. This is their hairspray. It is a super hold hairspray, and I actually spray some of this onto my natural hair just to slick it down. Like, it'll slick your hair down and it will hold it into place, because I don't want my natural hair like going crazy underneath my wig. So I like to really slick it down and hairspray it down with this. So I already did that, and it's literally like, I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's like hard, like it's not going anywhere. So I just put put that on the front. And then this is the Got to Be Glued Styling Spiking Glue. This is basically a super extreme hair gel if you've never heard of it, and it basically acts like glue, but it is water soluble, so it's very, very easy to remove, and it's much easier to avoid ripping out your edges because all you have to do is put water on it and it completely melts away and doesn't like rip anything out. So since I already sprayed this on my hair and slicked it down, I'm going to start off with the gel, and I'm going to take a little bit of this just on my finger, and I'm going to start applying it right in front, like basically right on my hairline, like right on my skin in front of my hairline. Not going too far forward with it, because since I have a big forehead, I do like to bring my wigs forward like a little bit, and it helps make my forehead look smaller. If you have a small forehead, you definitely want to avoid doing that. You want to keep it like right where your natural hairline is. For me, I can afford to bring it a little bit more forward, so I probably do it like a centimeter away on my skin. And you're gonna want to put it on your skin anyway, because you're gonna want most of the glue to be on your skin instead of on your hair, because the more stuff you put on your hair, the more you risk ripping out your edges. Although, like I said, it shouldn't rip out your edges because it is water soluble, and as long as you're putting water on it when you remove it, you should be fine, even on your hair. But you just don't want to cake it up too much to where it's like hard to remove it out of your actual hair. So I'm just going all the way around the perimeter of my hairline. As you can see, like I said, it's mostly on my skin, but I am putting it in my hair too, and kind of slicking my hair backwards, because I don't want any of my real baby hairs getting in the way. I want those to go back. And I definitely like to make sure I really get the sideburn area, like right here, like right in the middle where my ear is. Because if you don't bring it down low enough or put enough gel right here, it's gonna start lifting up. Like that's the main area where it always tries to start lifting up. So then I'm just gonna take my little rat tail comb and just make sure that I'm kind of like brushing my edges back, because I really don't want any of my hair hanging down. And again, this is hair gel. It's meant to go in your hair. It's meant to slick your hair down, so it should be fine. So now I'm going to take the stocking cap and put it on, but I'm going to put it on really low on my forehead. And then with my two little pigtails, I'm going to be like crisscrossing and weaving and tucking them in the back. So I kind of just crisscross them once, crisscross them again, and tuck them in the back, and try to like smush it and spread it out to where the braids are just like going like zoop, 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 like in a zigzag pattern almost, because I don't want to just like ball them up into a bun, because then it's going to be like a big old knot in the back of my head. So I'm trying to like lay them across as flat as possible. So there still is going to be like some bulk, like you can see right there. But then when I put my wig on, and I put my wig on really tight, it squishes it so it can look pretty flat. So that's just what I do with my braids. And like I said, I'm bringing this down over my ears and over onto my forehead, and I look like a weirdo. But what I'm trying to do is avoid this band right here. You see this band? I don't want that showing. I want it to be a nice blend right here. And then I'm going to take my rat tail comb again and squish the stocking cap into the gel, because the stocking cap is pretty thin, so it's gonna like soak through, and that's what you want. You want the stocking cap to be glued on to your hairline. So I'm just using the comb to like stick it down, and really make sure you get it right here, like I said, on the sideburns. Then I'm gonna go in with the hairspray, and I'm gonna spray it on top, and it's gonna soak through, and it's gonna create like a sandwich of glue between the stocking cap, my hair, the skin, and it's gonna like stick everything down. So I'm gonna be pretty heavy-handed with the hairspray. Again, don't bring it too, you don't need to spray your whole dang forehead, just the area that you need to stick. Sometimes it gets a little messy, like this started dripping way down, but that's okay, we can fix that later. And then again, I'm gonna take the comb and stick it down. So I know I look crazy, but this is just to glue the stocking cap onto your head. You want it to be glued to your skin and glued to your hair, as you can see here where the glue is applied. And we're going to dry this down, and then we're going to put more glue to actually glue the wig onto the stocking cap base. So we want this to dry. So I'm just going to take my blow dryer and put it on the cool setting right here, because cold air makes it dry faster. And I'm just going to be blow drying it. And as I'm blow drying it, I'm going to use my comb and just keep sticking it down, especially on the sideburns, like I said. Okay, so this is pretty much dry. It takes about a good 10 minutes of blow drying it, or you can sit under a hair dryer if you have one of those. But it took me a good 10 minutes of blow drying it to really get it to where it's not sticky anymore and it's all dried down pretty much. So once you know that it's completely stuck down, this is when we're going to be removing this whole section right here, and we can let our freaking face breathe. So I like to use little tiny eyelash scissors and just start slowly cutting away. And what you're doing is just cutting right there in front of your hairline, just to where the stocking cap is just barely covering up all your hair. Again, you don't want the cap way down here. You don't want to start cutting just across right here, because that's way too much stocking cap. You want to keep it pretty close to your actual hairline.